Still alive though.
Fair. I'm getting emotional, man. I told this story like 3-4 times, man. I'm already getting emotional. Relax, man. It's not even that deep. Why's my heart racing like? The amount of times I told this story, bro. It's not that deep. Man's alive, you get me? What's going on? Oh. Let me get in the middle. Make sure I'm in frame and that. Yay. Whew. Yo guys, what are you saying? It's your boy Mo and we're back with another video. I hope you smile. Whoa, my heart is actually pumping. What's going on? Okay. Yo guys, what are you saying? It's your boy Mo and we're back with another video. I hope you're smiling. I hope you're having a good day. Now let's get it. get it. Like I said in my last vlog, I am going to be in it. Today, like I said, what is going on? Oh my days. Today, like I said in my last vlog, I'm here to explain car crash. Well, basically, I'm here to explain the day I nearly died. A lot of people on Snapchat have seen the snaps while it was going on. If you didn't know, I had a car crash on the 5th of January 2018, so like about a week and a half ago or 2 weeks ago now. And the thumbnails are not clickbait. The car was really upside down like that. I was in that car. There was 3 of us in that car. 2 of my boys were in that car. It was my boy's birthday that night. Anyway, let me just quickly give you an overview of what was going to happen that night. Okay, so let me explain. It is the 5th of January now. It's my boy's birthday on the 6th of January. His name's Ellis. He's been in a few of my videos before. We were meant to go out for his birthday to a club called Faces in Essex back home. So yeah, the plan was he's going to come pick me up. Yeah, so Ellis doesn't drink because he's a boxer and he just wants to stay healthy, blah blah blah. So the plan was for him to pick me up, then go and pick up Ryan, then pick up Alex, and pick up, like, we were just gonna go pick up loads of people, you understand? We're all gonna go to the club together because he booked a table, obviously for his birthday, blah blah blah. So yeah, so around 9:45, this is the Friday, 9:45, he's coming to pick me up. So we're driving to Ryan's house now. We were just gonna pick him up, but then Ryan had a problem like at home with his dog, so we thought, oh, let's go inside, like basically see if the dog's alright, go say hello to his mum, blah blah blah. So we've gone inside his house, see the dog, that everything's kind of smooth. So it's time to leave now, and like I said, at this point, Ellis doesn't drink, I haven't drank anything, Ryan hasn't drank anything, everyone's fine, everyone's sober, we haven't taken nothing, like we're just all good. So we're in the car now, and where Ryan lives is kind of a country lane, so you have to go through country lanes to get out of where Ryan lives. So we're going through the country lane now. Yeah, apparently police told us it was National Speed Limit road, so we're doing the limit. 2 minutes down the road, we're driving. Right now we're hitting about 45 to 50 miles per hour, which is okay because it's National Speed Limit, country lane, blah blah blah. Because it's a country lane, there's no street lights, none of that. 1 second, my mom's calling me. Hello, Mom? Yeah. Can I call you back in like 2 minutes? 5 minutes? Oh, okay, thank you. We're going down this country lane, 55 miles per hour to 50 miles per hour. And driving, everything's smooth, it's fine. There's no one on the road, but as it's a country lane, there's no street lights. So it's dark. So Ellis has his lights on, his full beam lights on, right? We're coming up to a corner, and we see someone's lights are on, their full beam lights on. So what the right thing is to do is to turn off your full beam lights, and the driver that's coming as well should turn off their full beam lights. Ellis has now dimmed his light, right? We're still going around this corner. We're about to go around this corner, and then next thing I see is this flipping car. Like, when I tell you, right, in the movies when they all say, yeah, that when you have a near-death experience, everything goes slow motion. Honestly, I could tell you now, that is true. I'm telling you now, yeah, we're driving. I see this driver in front of me, yeah. I'm on the passenger seat, in the front seat. Yeah, so I'm seeing everything. And to be honest, whenever I'm in the car with any of my friends, I'm always on, like, my eyes are fixed on the road. Not because they're all good drivers, everyone's safe, but my eyes are just always fixed on the road because I just like to be safe, you understand? Because there's things that I can see that the driver don't see, you understand? I think everyone should be like that anyway. So my eyes are fixed on this road. Plus it's a country lane. I've never liked country lanes. So So we're driving now, and this car is coming towards us with pace. This car is like, but obviously it's national speed limit, so he's probably doing the speed limit. I can't lie to you, he's probably doing it. But he's coming, like, for me, he's coming at pace, like. But at the same time, he's not on his side of the road, and this road is wide enough for two cars to be in it. It is a 2-lane road. We're driving our side of the road. This person has now come into the middle of the road, so half his car is in our lane, half his car is in the lane he's meant to be in. Next thing I know, he's not. This guy is not. He's not looking to stop. He's not slowing down. He's not turning. At this point, I'm shouting. I'm shouting Ellis. I'm shouting Ellis, and Ellis is not in the wrong. I'm just screaming like. Either way, wherever we turn, we're gonna hit something. We're either gonna go into the trees and the bushes, or if we turn right onto his lane, we're still gonna hit him. If we stay in where we were, we're gonna have a head-on collision, and that's the worst case scenario. So boom, like I said, I'm in the passenger seat. I see L. L has 2 hands on the wheel. This car's not moved, so the only thing we can do, or the only thing Ellis can do, is just turn, yeah, and just try and hope for the best, basically. And it's not a case, the road wasn't wide enough for him to go out and come back in, because it's like I said, it's a country lane. There's just loads with dirt on the side, there's trees, blah blah blah. So Ellis has now, like, I remember this point I remember so clearly. I just remember L had 2 hands on the wheel, and he just, I can't lie to you, I would not be here today to tell you this story. That I would be dead, because it would have been a straight head-on collision, and I'll be flying out that windscreen. And I promise you now, like, we all had our seatbelts on, but the speeds at which both of our cars were going, 50 miles per hour, 45 miles per hour, both hitting each other at the same time, head-on, I'm out. I can't lie to you. So obviously I said everything goes slow motion. Like, the car coming towards me was slow motion. I just remember screaming. When he did that, I was just screaming, because I saw a fence. As soon as he did that, like, the car's gone past us, we haven't been hit. But then the first thing I saw was a fence. There was a fence. That's what I remember. There was this beige fence, right? And we're going straight into that fence. I'm thinking, we're either going to hit this fence, and this fence is firmly in the ground, and we're just going to, that's me up, that's me out. Or we're hitting this fence, and it's one of them flimsy fences that we're just going to go straight through. So this 50-50, but like I said, this fence is like, this is all going slow motion for me, but in real time, in reality, this is going like in a matter of seconds. I'm telling you. Yeah, at this point, the nose of the car is touching the fence, and at that point, my eyes closed. Like, I know this may sound stupid, but when I'm in a roller coaster, right, I stiffen up. My whole upper body stiffens up. My legs will fly about, but my whole upper body stiffens up. Like, there's no way my body's moving. Like, that's just how I've always been in every roller coaster I've been in. Anything that sways me left or right, I will stiffen up. Now, luckily, that was a good thing for me when it happened, because when we saw this fence, right, I've closed my eyes, but I've stiffened up. Now, close my eyes are closed doesn't mean I don't feel anything. Now, at this point, I just hear boom, and I just remember the car was probably in there, fam. We've hit this fence now, and I remember flipping. I don't care how many times these people have tried to tell me that I've only flipped over once in this car. All 3 of us have felt it. We're in this car, and I'm here like this, and all I remember, 1, 2, 3, 4, at least 4 flips in this car, and every single time it's flipped, I go bang, bang. It felt like I was in a roller coaster, but everything was slow motion. I just remember the crash, the sounds. They will stay with me my whole life, and I'm happy. I'm happy they're gonna stay with me my whole life, because fam, all I heard is just crash, like scrapes of the car. I was hearing everything, but as soon as we started turning, I kept quiet. Everyone was quiet. I didn't hear anyone. I didn't hear anything from anyone. At this point, I'm thinking someone is dead, because I'm here. I'm even calm. Like, at this point, I'm just hoping for the best. I'm flipping around. I'm going around in circles. I'm like, cool. Everyone I've told this story to, I'm calm. I'm happy. I'm saying on Moira. But I don't know, as soon as I put this camera on, like, my heart started pumping. But this part of the story gives me shivers. Like, so we've flipped over in this car 4 times, yeah. I'm with these are my boys, like, these are my brothers, these are people I call family. We're upside down, the car stopped. It was the worst thing in my life. It's just quiet. We're upside down, so luckily we all had the seatbelts on, so we're all hanging upside down, yeah. But in my eyes, I've just opened my eyes. It was dark. That's what I remember. It was dark, and everyone was silent, disgustingly silent. And like at that point, yeah, like I'm actually getting like I don't know why I'm getting emotional now because like I said I've said this story so many times, but at that point it was the most disgusting feeling because we're upside down now, and we're upside down and man, I'm alive, man, stop. Okay, we're upside down at that point. I've opened my eyes, pitch black, and there's a little blink, like the hazard lights were on, so that's all you saw, like it'll go black, then red, black, red, black, red, and just pure silence. And that silence felt like forever. But my initial reaction was to get out of that car. I knew I was alive. I knew I was fine. But like I said, that's different. I didn't hit my head once. I didn't remember like, bashing my legs anywhere. My whole body was fine at that point, and I knew it. I knew I was fine. So after that probably 10-second period where it went silent, which felt like flipping an hour, 30 minutes long, that was just completely silent. In my head I'm thinking my boys are dead, and honestly that feeling was the worst feeling I ever felt in my whole flipping life. To know that my family, like these are people I call family, my bros, in my head I'm just like I've lost them, but at the same time right now I just have to get out of this car. A little hope, like I have this little feeling one of them is alive, just this little feeling that someone's alive. So after that 10 seconds has gone by of silence, the car was stinking. I will never forget that smell. The car stunk of petrol, like petrol was leaking somewhere, and I just saw smoke. And I was like, nah, I am not dying this way. There's no flipping way Moyo Ajibade is dying in a car crash. Especially if I survive the car crash, I'm surviving the car crash. I'm not surviving the car crash and then the car blows up and I die. That's not happening. Boy, I'm living till I'm 100 and something, you understand? So boom, I see this smoke and I smell this. Oh, the smell was so disgusting. It was so strong and it just felt like the car was about to blow. Like I said, we're all upside down now. I just remember shouting, everyone, get out the car now. I'm like, get out, get out. I'm screaming, get out. And I just remember hearing, you know, the seatbelt. I'm upside down again. I clicked my seatbelt. I've dropped on my head. But when I've clicked my seatbelt, I've heard like click. So I'm thinking, okay, someone else is alive in this car. Someone else. I don't know who it is. I look to my left and I see Ellis and he's trying to kick the door. I'm like, yes, at least someone's alive. We're trying to kick this window. This is where I panicked the most. We're kicking this window. Ellis was kicking his window. I was trying to bang my window. My window and his window was not smashing. Like it was not opening. The door, because the car was crushed. Yeah, as you see in the picture, car was crushed. We're trying to open the door as well. The door's not opening, and I'm a big man. This is a small car. This is a 2-door car. Yeah. So if you want to go into the back seat, you have to climb through the back. So fam, it's a small car. And I'm 6'2" and I'm quite wide. So for me in this car, it's crushed already and I'm upside down. We're trying to maneuver and there's 3 of us in the car. I'm trying to maneuver myself in the car to get out. Now I was panicking. All I remember, there was someone tapped my back shoulder. Now I know it's Ryan, but at that point I didn't know who it was. Someone touched my back shoulder, which was Ryan. And I just remember seeing legs and the legs were going out. The legs were trapped underneath my arm, so I was still screaming, get out, the car's gonna blow, I just see everyone out, like now I'm the last person in the car. I'm crawling through. I don't even look, I don't know where I'm crawling through out, I don't know where I'm crawling out of, I'm just crawling out, and I've got out of this car. I take probably like a quick little sprint away from the car, and I start screaming. I look back at the car, scream. I don't even look back at the car. I start screaming. I'm like, I could have died. We could have all died. Blah blah blah. At this point, I only know Ellis is alive. I don't know Ryan's alive. So I'm screaming. We could have died. We could have died. I look back at the car. When I look back at that car, I just thought, wow, like, damn, like this is mad. Like, bro, I've been in a, like, this stuff you see on Fast and Furious and you hear stories about of people's real life experiences. Like, I'm just there looking at the car. I'm like, I was in that car and I'm come out alive. I see Ellis is alive, and at that point I'm just so happy. I see blood on his face, but I'm asking him, is he alright? I'm like, yeah, but cool. That point that I saw Ellis is alive, I realised Ryan, where is he? And I'm screaming, where's Ryan? Ellis, where's Ryan? And Ellis just goes, oh, Ryan's down there. Like, Ellis is pacing back and forth. He's panicking, but of course he's like, he's the driver. As soon as if someone gets in his car, he has responsibility for everyone. When I knew Ryan was alive, that's cool. So after 20 minutes after it happened, even 10-15 minutes, that's when I started to like calm down. Like, to be honest, no one, you didn't need to stop. Like, no one, whoever stopped that day, no one needed to stop. And the fact that people stopped that day was just to even help us. Like, I was so grateful. But yeah, 5 minutes passed and my mum just started running through my head. I was like, she needs to know, mum needs to know, mum needs to know. So I start tapping my pockets and I can't see my phone, can't feel it, can't see it. I'm like, I'm looking around the car, can't see it. And at this point, this car is still stinking of smoke. Like, I still think this car's gonna blow, so I'm starting to panic. It's people my age as well. They stopped off. Yeah, his name's James. Yeah, he stopped off, and this girl, I don't know if his girlfriend or just a girl who was with, they both got out of the car. And at that point, they got out of the car when I didn't know where my phone was, and I'm screaming, "Oh, where's my? I can't find my phone. I need my phone. I need my phone. I need my phone." I clocked it's still in the car because I had it in my hands. This James kid and the girl's like, oh, I really want to help them. I really want to help him find his phone. James said, what's your number? We'll call your phone, and if it's still in the car, you'll hear it or you'll see it. Boom. It was still on the front seat where I was sitting. I just remember Ellis. Ellis is nuts. Ellis just ran up to the car, toe punted the window, and the car just smashed. The window just smashed. I was like, alright, L. Like, cool. So James went in there, grabbed my phone, gave it to me, and it was just the best feeling to think that we all got out alive. My phone came out without a scratch. Like, I've always had this mentality, like, you just make the best out of everything. Whatever happens, happens. And that situation happened. I couldn't change it. I can't reverse time and be like, I'm not in a car crash. Like, I was in a mad car crash. We're not going to Faces. We're not going to celebrate his birthday anymore. We're in some mad situation. When I was smiling, I was thinking, rah, someone's really looking over me, because I should have died in that car. Especially all three of us should have died in that car. It was just nuts. And from that day, I've just said to myself, whatever happens from now on happens. Every single day that I'm alive, it's just a flipping blessing. Like, I'm actually, at the start of this video I was getting emotional, but now I'm just thinking like, right, I am such a lucky and blessed guy. Like, all three of us are. Like, every time I look back at the pictures, yeah, I came out with a scratch on my knee, a few cuts on my hands, and a bruise on my shoulder. Like, most people would have died. From now on, every single day I just laugh when I get out of bed because I'm alive. Like, nothing could ruin. I've been through a lot. Obviously people have been through worse than me, but every single day that I live, I'm just so grateful, and I hope you all are as well, because trust me, life can end just like that. So a message from this video I want people to take is just live life to the fullest. Like, watching this video, people will think like, nah, that's not going to happen to me, not going to happen to me. I've been that person, and trust me, anything can flipping happen. And it's funny because I've always asked, I've always said to myself, I'm waiting for something mad to happen to me for me to have a change in my life. And I finally got it. I got it. Like, the next day after the car crash, I went to uni. I had an exam the Monday, 3 days after. I can't stop smiling now. Like, it's been your boy Moyo. Please like, comment and subscribe. Just carry on living life. Yeah. Hello, Mom.
Hello, darling. How are you?
I'm good. You know, I survived the car crash. I survived the car crash, you know.
Yeah, you did. Why?
I was just thinking about it. It's just crazy, isn't it? It's just crazy.
Yeah, it is. It's just now that you're thinking, yeah.
No, no.
So when the phone crashed, that you could have died.
Well, yeah, it's mad. But obviously, I'm just blessed. I live in life. You get me?
Yeah.